This is Bean, 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 Bean. I can't snap this finger. Ash the Rebel. Yes, I decided not to change the name of this channel. But I did have a second channel which was formerly called Nightly News. And now the name of that channel is called Bean, Bean, cast snap, a little bit. Bookie by You. And if you ever played the game Donkey Kong Country, you'll get the reference. Yes. What I've decided to do is I wanted to maintain this channel as Ash the Rebel because, okay, I know I said in my last channel that Ash the Rebel was kind of like more like 20-ish era when I was 20 years old back in that time. But I don't know. I just couldn't let it go. I couldn't change the channel. So I decided to change my other channel, Nightly News, to Bookie by You, since one, I wasn't really using that channel. And so it gives me an opportunity to keep this channel and also start my BookTube channel. So I'm going to drop the link down below to the link to my other channel, Bookie by You. This video will be posted on my Ash the Rebel channel and also on my Bookie by You channel, okay? But from now on, after this video, all my videos on books or my BookTube videos is going to be on my Bookie by You channel, which will be linked down below. So now that we got all of that out the way, time for July's wrap up of all the books that I read in this month. And yeah, I read a couple, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so I lost the my note card with all the names of the books on there, so I'm just gonna read it off my phone like I do everything else. Okay, so the first book that I read, well, not the first book that I read. The first book that I finished was The Deadly Class, Volume 1 by Rick Remember. Excellent book, like I said in the last video. Like I said before, the book was really, really good. It's funny, very much lots of drugs, sex, bestiality. I think I discussed this before, but yeah, it was a pretty good book, and I decided to go get Volume 2. Volume 1 was called Deadly Class, Volume 1 Regan Youth. Volume 2 was called Deadly Class, Volume 2 Kids of the Black Hole. In this book, you are diving more into the memory of the main character, Marcus, back when he decided to blow up a orphanage. So yeah, really interesting read. I really like them both. I will get them a 4-star. The next book, which is a random good book, I read The Bone Soup by Cambria Evans. This is actually a children's book. It's about a skeleton boy who has a savage appetite, and he goes around, you know, making food, eating. Anyway, so the Halloween town hears of this boy, Bone Boy, coming. I forgot the name of the main character, but here's him coming, and they're all hiding all their food because they don't want to share any food with the little boy. So with the skeleton boy, so the skeleton boy decides to make a bone soup. So hence the name Bone Soup. So cute little read. I actually picked up the big book for an interview, so that's why I read it. But yeah, it was a good read. The next book that I read, quote unquote, listened to, was The Last Black Unicorn by Tiffany Haddish, which is a autobiographical book, and just talk about her life, how she came up from kind of our rags to riches story, how she developed her career in comedy. So yeah, it was a pretty good, inspiring book. Very, very funny. She talks about relationships, some childhood traumas, and yeah, some tough stuff that she went through. So yeah, The Last Black Unicorn by Tiffany Haddish. I actually started this, like I said, I listened to this Audibles. I actually started this like a year before, but I just never really finished. And since I was in such a reading mood, I decided to finally finish it. The next book that I read was It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. And this is a book about a tragic relationship, a very tragic and abusive relationship. Again, I forgot the character's main name. Only character I remember is Raul, which is the main character's, the girl's husband. And he was very abusive, had a lot of anger issues, and he was taking out on her. So, yeah, it's a book about domestic violence. I'll just say it's a book about domestic violence, but it's a fictional story inspired by a real life situation. So, hopefully that makes sense. And the last book that I read that I actually just finished reading tonight was The Hating Game. And I just finished reading this tonight. What can I say about this book? Oh my god. Side note, I'm filming in my pajamas because it's bedtime. And yeah, I should be asleep, but I'm not. I'm up filming this video because I was inspired to talk about The Hating Game. Okay, so this book, I really like it. It's a well-written book and it's pretty funny, and I would even say it's good, but maybe I'm just not like a romance novel person, and this just wasn't clicking with me. I don't know. I don't really like books that are like, maybe I'm a nerd or something, but I don't really like books that like kind of like have a lot of sex scenes in them. I don't know why. I just didn't really like it. Anyway, but I did like the character, especially I did like the lead character, Joshua Templeman. He did have a deep character study. I'm not gonna lie. He's comes off as a mean, angry person, but internally he's actually shy. He's a shy, nice, but had to deal with some tragic issues in life. Tragic seems to be my word in this video, but he had to deal with some issues or not gaining approval from his father. I felt like I gave away something. Oh well. But yeah, that's The Hating Game. So I will give this I'll give it 3.5. 3.5 stars. Like I said, it's a good book and it's funny, but it's not my favorite book. So yeah, overall this month was a accomplishment, and yeah, I did get to read a lot, but like this book took me 20 days to read, and I don't know if it took so long because I just at the end was not into it, or I'm just a very slow reader. I think it's a combination of both, but I am happy that I got through my audiobooks. I was happy to get through to discover Deadly Class, and yeah, I was just happy to even get a little enjoyment from the bone soup. So overall, I'm pretty happy with this month. Next month, I want it to be a bit more planned. And so this month, I want to read an additional 4 books. That's the goal. I am going to throw some graphic novels in there so that I'm not pressuring myself to read very long books, like 300 page plus, because they just take me a long time. Which reminds me, coming up on August 20th to the August 20th to September 20th, I am planning a month-long readathon. That just say readathon, and a month-long readathon, and it's gonna be a month where where I want people, if people decide to join, because it's open to everybody. Okay, I just got off track. Okay. It's a month-long readathon where the goal is to read 2 non-fiction books and 2 fiction books, and the whole purpose of this readathon is for people who are like amateurs or newbies who don't read all the time to really challenge yourself to read. But I'm gonna talk more about that in another video. So yeah, that is my July wrapped up, and very soon I'm gonna be posting my TBR for the month of this month, August, because I do have a couple books that I want to read. Actually, 2 books that I want to read before I start the readathon. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this random ramble of a video, and yeah, I'm about to go to bed now. So check out my new channel, and yeah, love you guys. Bye.